What's up, guys? Figured I'd film this. I just picked up a new vehicle, so let's check it out. This is a 96 F-150. Obviously, it's an XL. Two-wheel drive truck. This is the worst part. And then it's got some, obviously, your typical fender rust. But if you look at the frame, it looks super solid for a New England truck. I guess it came from a Connecticut dealership, if this is legit, or if it was put on after. But I got it for a good deal. Tech is supposed to run and drive. Bench seat, single cab, auto. It's got a little bit of, right here, rocker rust. But the floors are pretty solid. I mean, it is your XL, so you have your base mat. But yeah, it's a 5.0 302 two-wheel drive truck. Here it is. Super clean truck. I got it pretty fairly cheap. I don't know, the previous owner did a bunch of new stuff, I guess. But the reason, I'm not sure why, valve covers, whatever, but the reason I got it so cheap, or I don't know what you consider cheap these days. $500 trucks don't exist anymore. But I got it for a good deal because this, somewhere in here, I believe it's this right here. This is your fuel pump fuse, and it keeps blowing. So I would assume there's a short to ground somewhere. I haven't even looked into it yet. I mean, you can already see right here, there's an added relay from somebody else. We have an alarm system. So the wiring's been tampered with. But he said he was driving it. It was registered up until yesterday when I picked it up. And he was driving it. I've had him start it. It cranks over. There's no knocks or anything. So it should be a good motor. But yeah, we just got to find that short, which shouldn't be that hard. Should be pretty easy. And just stopped driving it because he kept blowing that and he couldn't figure it out. He also didn't seem that mechanically inclined, so that might be to our advantage. But other than that, solid truck. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'd like to, it's a long box, unfortunately. I'd like to make like a street truck out of it or a drag truck. But it's a 302 and it's a heavy truck. Although I know 302's inside and out. Ideally, this would benefit from a 5.8, so 351 Windsor. But we'll see. I just want to show this, take a moment. And I'm not sure what the plans are for it yet. Obviously, for starters, to get it running and driving. And then, I don't know, maybe heads cam, although I feel like it's kind of useless since it's a 302 truck. Or do a 351 swap. But that, I mean, it's trucks, if I get it running, fine. It doesn't make sense to do a 351 swap. So I don't know. But it's just too clean of a deal, or too good of a deal and too clean of a truck to pass up. Dual tanks. Oh, and I got a bunch of parts with it. So the guy said he did one fuel pump because he thought that was the issue. So there's a brand new fuel pump in here. And in my garage, I have all new shocks for it. All new front suspension. New disc brakes for the front. It's just your typical 90s truck. Oh, this is kind of lame. But yeah. And so here's all the boxes of parts I got with it. Big new oil pan gasket, springs, disc brakes. That's the old distributor box. Those are like the control arm bushings or whatever. That's the whole steering linkage in the white box. And then this is all brand new shocks. This is probably, I don't know, $400 worth of parts. Although half of it's cheap stuff. Like whatever eBay sold. But we'll rock it. Dig into this and figure out this wiring issue, see what's going on with that, and then get this thing going and drive it. It's got this switch down here too. I have no idea what this is for. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Why is this so zoomed in? Anyway, so I originally bought this thing because of building that 302 motor, and I was looking for a candidate to put it in. And I came across this on Marketplace, I don't know, probably a month, 2 months ago. And the guy doesn't speak great English, but the way his ad listed it made it sound like I had a bad motor. So then when I get there to look at it 2 months ago, he shows me the fuse is bad. So now it's like, I don't even want to put that motor in, I just want to fix it and run this motor. And then I offered him a price then, because I can't tell if the trans shifts, I can't tell if the motor works, you don't know any of that if it doesn't run. And he didn't take it. And then last week, just for ha-has, I hit him up again and said, hey, have you considered taking something else? I noticed the truck is still, hasn't sold, it's still online. And then he offered me a price. I said, all right, I'll do that. And it was too good to pass up, especially for how clean this truck is. I mean, yes, it has some rust here and there in the fenders and quarters, but you don't see trucks like this in New England. And I wanted two-wheel drive to try to make some sort of street truck out of it and not four-wheel drive, because I don't need another four-wheel drive truck. But yeah, so I'm not sure what the plan is yet, but the first plan is just to get it running and get everything tip-top shape, put the new parts on it. I guess I don't even know if it needs them, but we'll see. We'll go through the whole thing top to bottom and check it out.